We've heard a lot about this through different media outlets and through the government, that a lot of this type of activity where you're looking at the full process and the audit circle around this has been used in the CMS. True?
Very true. It started with the Tax Relief and Healthcare Act of 2006, making what was a 3-year pilot program for recovery audit contractors a permanent program nationwide for Medicare fee-for-service claims. That's been a very successful program so far, recovering close to $1 billion since its beginning. And now with the Improper Payment Elimination and Recovery Act that was passed last year and signed into law, that really incents and pushes all federal agencies to take a look at their improper payments, their high-risk programs and other programs, and find a way to reduce those improper payments. And one of those avenues is by utilizing recovery audits. CMS was the pioneer. This was based on congressional mandates as part of legislation that was passed requiring the agency to employ recovery audit contractors, again, because it was a best practice in commercial healthcare payers. And so that's really where we've seen this develop. But then in the last 18 months, there's been a flurry of activity at the federal level, both through legislation as well as executive order, to really push agencies in this direction of using a commercial best practice and really taking a look at using a benefit-funded program to identify and recover their problems. I think some of the lessons learned from the CMS Recovery Audit Program is that during the 3-year pilot, there were certainly, it had its pains, its growing pains, and feedback from the customer base, feedback from the providers that were being audited, feedback from trade associations, feedback from the contractor community, led to a number of proactive steps the agency took that when the permanent program was being rolled out, added in a lot more contract compliance and oversight to ensure that that they were able to really make sure that they were controlling the nature of the audits, that they were validating that policies were being enforced correctly.
If you'd like to learn more about the CGI initiatives tackling the budget series, please see our website.